So, about almost 2 weeks ago, I made a video about config Quickplay in TF2. If you don't know what it is, basically it's a little site, or well, a part of the config website that allows you to basically queue for any community server that you want to play on instead of having to go to the community server browser. So, if you want more detail on what it is, I'll give the link for the other video in the pinned comment. But one thing I also forgot to mention in that video was something else, which is the 2012 Enhanced HUD, as I like to call it. So the reason I brought it up is because the main highlight of the 2012 Enhanced HUD is that not only does it add the menu from 2012, but it also has its own quick play section, which more or less ties in with the config quick plays. I mean, you click on it, you click on a random mode, and it opens up config quick play in your browser, and then it lets you connect. And I got the HUD a few days ago, and it worked pretty well for me. So that was until an update for config quick play kind of broke the HUD. So what I mean is that, if you remember in that video, I did say that you can select the mode individually that you wanted to play. So, like, meaning you can search for you can search for one game mode, like whether it's attack, defend, payload, catch a flag, and so on. But an update for config quick play changed it to where you can only pick only three categories. So those are core game modes, misc, or arena. Now, that doesn't appear bad at first, and that's good, but if you use the HUD, you'll quickly realize that actually queuing or connecting to the server that you want isn't going to work properly anymore. And here's what I mean by that. So essentially what happened is I queued for attack defend and it opens config quick play and connects to a server as it should. However, when it actually decides to connect, it does not take me to a attack defend server. Instead, it takes me to a different server, this being Turbine, a capture the flag map, not a attack defend map. The same thing happened too when I queued for King of the Hill. I clicked the King of the Hill option, but nope, it didn't take me to King of the Hill. It took me to a CTF map, that being Turbine. And fun fact, it was actually the same server as last time, which is a Skyle EU server, so yeah, interesting little detail I got there. So yeah, the quick play part of the 2012 HUD is now completely unusable since you'll just queue to a server that you didn't want to go, meaning you'll go to a CTF map when you wanted to go to a King of the Hill map like Harvest or something. So yeah, this thing clearly does need to be fixed, and yes, if you're wondering, that was the latest version, it's 5.6. So yeah, the person that made the HUD does clearly need to update it. So it's kind of why I didn't really mention the quick play HUD as much at the wrong time. Though I did do a mini community post about it 2 days ago, but that's really it. Nothing else. So yeah, that HUD I cannot really recommend for the time being, unless of course the dev fixes that. So I only hope for the best, and if you wanted to look for another HUD, there's some other options I can give you in the pinned comment. So just look around, try whatever HUD you prefer, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, give it a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and yeah, go ahead and download a custom HUD. There's no shame in doing that stuff.